Good morning. All right, it's Joseph here. Silverfieldstoo, Jab Authentics Collectibles and Gifts on Greyhound 2208. So I've got two orders today, two card orders. I'm going to pull those. I'm going to switch the camera so that way you guys can see. I'm going to pack those up just to show some packing today. I had a couple of requests on wanting to see those, so I've got two, and I can do both of those the way I typically do it. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We'll pull the boxes down here. Oops, these two, and get going. All right, I've got both boxes down. So first card is a 2022 Panini Spectra Mike Evans. So that's gonna be under E. And there it is. It's just a regular card, regular base card. I took an offer on it and it sold for $1.14 plus shipping. And then our second card is up here. Then our second card is a Panini Flawless Ben Zobrist. Yeah, let's see, it's gonna be in Z. Actually, there's his first card right there. So Ben Zobrist, it is out of 2021 Panini Flawless. And it's an autograph. I think it's on, yeah, it is on the card. And it's number 22 of 25. So it's pretty cool. And that one, I took an offer of $49.99 plus shipping. So now we're gonna pack these up, show you how I do that. On that Ben Zobrist, I have to send that to eBay for the authenticity guarantee. So I'm gonna do those. So that one goes with that one, and that one goes with that. And those are my invoices. I don't want to show my customers information, but there's those. Now we'll go ahead and get my packing things that I use. So I have these ready. Here is, I'll use this one, and then for the Zobrist, I'll use one of these. So that's all I need out of there. I'll put that one there, and then I've got my thank you cards right here. And that's where it just says eBay thanks, and then it says your order made my day. I hope this package makes yours, and then I sign it. And then we'll get two of these. And then I do need a team bag for the Mike Evans. The Ben Zobrist is already in one. And so I just pack these up here like this. Put this in. I have my little box here that I throw kind of like, you know, my little trash pieces, if you will. I'm gonna fold this. So I can kind of show you. So I fold it in half. That's what I use to crease it with. And then I fold it in half again. So like that. Then I put the card in the first little opening. And then I put my thank you card in the second fold opening. And then I slide it in here. I'm gonna flip it the other way though. So it'll go in like this, but I'm gonna flip it this way, but I'm gonna do it off camera so you don't see my customers' information. Okay. And then I slide that in. There we go. So there's the first one. And now we'll do the Ben Zobrist. So same thing. Whoops. So we'll fold this in half. And on these, I don't know when they have to go for the eBay authenticity guarantee. I don't know that the customer even gets my stuff that I send. I don't think they do, but I don't know. Just in the onset they do. So again, in the outside fold, then I'll put my thank you in there. Oh, and I forgot to show you. You see on this, I already wrote "do not bend" on both sides, and then put it there. So I pre-write it. I didn't pre-write it on this one, but I typically do. So there, we got that one. Slide that down in there. We'll fold that over. Oh, I almost forgot something. I have to put this little eBay virtual code thing in there. That is for the department at eBay for the eBay authenticity guarantee, which typically on items that sell for that low don't go for that. Normally it's something that's over. But sometimes they throw you a curveball. Alright, so peel that off. Put this down. Alright, and then what I'll do is I typically just write "it's fragile" when I put them in here like this. And then I'll do it on the other side too once that dries. I'll do one there and one there. But, so now, I need to see, this one will be like 7 by 6 maybe? Yeah, so 7, yep. So that one will be 7 by 6 by 1. So then I typically, I grab my pen right here. All right, now we're gonna write that on here. So that's 7 by 6 by 1. Get my little scale here. All right, as you can see, that is 4.1, so it's gonna be 5 ounces, so 5 ounces. And this is dry now, so I can go ahead and write on this side. I used to have some of these written out already, so I'll probably do that again. The only thing is, because sometimes you fold them at different lengths depending on the card, so sometimes I like just keeping it like that. This will be 7 by 5 by 1, I already know it, and it's 1.9, so it's 2 ounces. So 2 ounces, 7 by 5 by 1. So that's my 2 things there. Okay, so those are ready. Now what I do is go over here and we print our labels. So I will print these out real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have both my labels printed, and then I just get my little cutter here. I like using this, it saves me money from the sticker things. And I know, I guess it could be a lot faster if I didn't do this, but I like it because I used to use scissors. All right, I'm gonna take this off camera. I used to use scissors, and then I got this little cutter for $9, and to me it was totally worth it. And then of course I put it in here in the little bubble, or not bubble, with the little mailer piece. And then I peel that self-stick off. So this self-stick thing is definitely not the best. So whenever I put this on here, I always put tape on it as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera here, but I'll put tape on it to keep it. There we go. It's a bit harder to do it when it's not laying down flat, but I'll put tape on it too because it seems like that thing comes undone a lot. All right. Doesn't hold itself. Okay, so there's that one. Flip it upside down again so my customer's information isn't showing. Then we're gonna go up here. Now this one, it's the eBay standard envelope. So I'm gonna show you, I cut it down even more. I go all the way down to there, so it makes it smaller on the envelope, so that way it works. And what I do is I slide it in so it is, I can show you some of it. See, it's going to be against this corner all the way down, so that it comes down on this corner tight. So I'll do that here. So I make sure that's tucked in there, and you see how it's there on that side. So I make sure it's on that side. And I'll take this little self-stick thing off. Again, it doesn't ever really hold. So what I'll do is I'll put another little piece of tape on there. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll take this and I'm gonna run it along on this side. So it'll go like so, but I do it this way, I'm sorry. So when I do it, it's like this, and then it's gonna wrap around, and I'll show you that. So let me, all right, so we'll do this off camera and in the air. It's makes it, oops, makes it a little bit harder to do. It's like static electricity, like it's trying to grab. It's funny. Okay, all right, so you can see how it's laying, right? So it's kind of off, and I keep this open, and I'll pull this up like so, and then do that on this side, folding, and then I kind of tuck this little piece under there, and pull this up. And then I just put my little piece of tape on this flat piece. And reason being is because this little flap will come undone. And bend that, pull, strip. And there we go. And then the way it looks when it's all said and done is like that. So see, it's right in the middle. All right, so there we go. That's the 2 packages for today. And I showed you my packing from start to finish on cards. That's typically how I do all my cards. Anything that fits in an eBay standard envelope, I put them there. And then on the thicker ones, I'll put in the bubble mailer. As a bubble mailer, but in the bubble mailer. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these out of the box. We got some storms today, but I think I can beat the mailman. So, all right, see you tomorrow. How's it going? It's Wednesday, January 10th. Have one order today. It's a card, Miles Garrett. Go ahead and pull this down. It is out of 2022 Panini Black. I noticed again that cards of players that are in the playoffs seem to be still picking up and going. Hope everybody's having a good day. There we go. Pretty cool card. It actually went for list price. So no offers, it just went by now. That's the only card. I'm getting back to getting my stuff listed, where I'm gonna have new items going out every day. Here is this one. It's a Panini Black Miles Garrett. It's the Sapphire, and it's numbered 10 of 35. And that sold for $14.99 plus shipping. So I'm gonna get this packed up. I'll actually do it here with you. This is just one. Get this packed up, so we get one of these, get a thank you card, envelope. I actually had, for the first time ever, I had an adjustment on a package. It was FedEx, and I've never had this happen before, so I don't know if any of you guys have, but it was on a package that I sent via FedEx. It was a Christmas order. It was, if you remember, it was the FAO Schwartz train, and they said that my weight in there was 9.3 pounds, but that the package was only 8.8 pounds. So then what they did is they didn't give me a credit. They actually charged me like $1, I don't remember the exact amount, $1.37 or something like that. And they charged me, saying because I selected the wrong weight. Now, I've never ever had that happen before. Usually I'm pretty dead on with my weight. I mean, it doesn't, I guess I could have made a mistake, but typically I'm very careful, and I make sure I weigh everything correctly. I can't get this in. I weigh everything correctly. I measure it. I'm very meticulous when it comes to stuff like that, because I want to make sure that it is correct, because I don't want to have anything like that happen. But I don't know. So have you guys ever had that happen before? And then I was thinking about contacting eBay about it, because then I thought, well, maybe they're just saying, maybe the verbiage on it's wrong. Maybe what they're trying to say is that I put it as 8.8, but it's actually 9.3, which again, I find that very hard to believe. But I can't go back. I went back through the auction, like I was going to print the label again, and it is in there as the 9.3 pounds. So I don't see myself changing that. Doesn't mean I didn't, but I wish there was a way. That was 2 ounces. I wish there was a way that I could actually look at that. So I sent my customer a message, because I just wanted to see if maybe he still had the package where he can send me like a shot of the label on the box. Ironically, the way that the picture is inside of the FedEx tracking, it's the back side of the package, so you can't even see the label, because they put the back side of the package down on the porch, so you're looking at the underside, which there's nothing there. So I'm like, wow, isn't that convenient? So I don't know. And I was reading a thing a while back, and I was like, wow, that's never happened to me before. But based on that same thing, and it was FedEx, that they do that a lot, and it's only $1 here and there, but they do it to a lot of people, and that's how they're making extra money. Surely a company wouldn't be doing something like that, right? I mean, that's not, I just can't fathom them doing that. I really can't. I just don't understand that that's something Oops, I actually just sealed that, and normally I don't do it. I just don't understand. I can't comprehend that a company like FedEx would purposely try to cheat people like that. I mean, surely there's an explanation. And I guess, you know, maybe the verbiage is wrong, maybe, but I don't know, maybe there's a charge if you do it over. Oops, I just messed up, did that. Maybe there's a charge and it goes over or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Well, there we go. Our order for today. So we're going to go ahead and get this shipped out. We're going to work on getting some more stuff listed. So see you in more.